All right, Shalom. First and foremost, all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles at Great Millstone for teaching and ruling well in the scriptures. Salutations to you, Akim, across the world, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity and with charity. This is Amos chapter 9, verse 11. It says, "In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof, and I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old." And that's what you're seeing happen around the earth, man. Worldwide, man, because this truth is spreading. The truth of who you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are, man. All right, you the children of Israel. All right, you are the God's chosen people, man. All right, you are the sons of the living power, man. All right, so the Lord said in the last days that he will raise up the tabernacle of David, or the righteous branch, the righteous remnant of our people, man. All right, because so far throughout history in this captivity has been nothing but the wicked of Israel ruling. All right, that's why you have your Jesse Jacksons. All right, that's why you have your Al Sharptons. All right, these are the wicked rulers and the wicked of our people, man. All right, and they will be ruling in the last day while the tabernacle of David is being risen again and is being replenished. How? By the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. All right, because the Lord is going to bring again the captivity of his people. So we're going to, in these last days, get total and complete rulership over the earth, man. And that's what this is going into, man. I must read it again. This is Amos 9 and 11. It says, "In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof, and I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old," man. All right, so a couple brothers from Mississippi, all right, they were saying that the Lord is raising up the house of David, man, the righteous remnant, the righteous seed, all right, of Israel. All right, some of the men that were actually with King David, his mighty men, all right, because it said in the scriptures that David had lots of counselors, lots of wise men around him. So the Lord is raising up those same men, man. All right, the men that warred with him. All right, those same spirits are in new bodies and they're being raised up again. All right, and being called through the spirit that the Lord is pouring out, the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? Amos 9 and 12, it says that they may possess the remnant of Edom and of all the heathen, which are called by my name, saith the Lord that doeth this. All right, so we're being risen up so that we can take complete rulership under Yahweh Shai when he returns, man, which is near. Okay? We're coming into those days where the Lord is going to send his son, all right, Yahweh Shai, Hamashiach, okay, the Messiah, all right, the King, all right, the new King and King forever, the King of peace, man, all right, and we're going to possess the remnant of Edom, which are you so-called white people, all right, and we're going to possess all the heathen, all right, the so-called Chinese man, the Indian man, all right, the Japanese man, all right, the Arab man. We're going to possess all of you, and you're going to be our slaves, man. Thus saith the scriptures, all right, because you are all heathen, all right, you didn't get the promise. All right, the kingdom of heaven, the new replenishment of the earth, the new high technology, all right, the chariots. That's all the inheritance of Israel, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And what's happening is we're gonna get this forever. Our rulership is gonna be never ending. It's gonna be perpetual generations of the nation of Israel, man. All right, in rulership. All right, Amos 9 and 13. It says, "Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that the plowman shall overtake the reaper." You see, and the trader of grapes, him that soweth the seed, and the mountains shall drop sweet wine, and all the hills shall melt. And I will bring again the captivity of my people Israel, and they shall build the waste cities and inhabit them, and they shall plant vineyards and drink the wine thereof. They shall also make gardens and eat the fruit of them. So we're going to be totally replenished as a nation. All right, the Lord's going to put us in our spirits into new bodies. Okay. All right, we're going to get total dominion over the earth under Yahweh Shai, okay? This is the blessing, this is the inheritance that the Lord Yahweh has promised the seed of Jacob, man, from the beginning, all right? This is the promise he gave to Abraham, and we know that that promise goes down from Abraham down to Isaac, from Isaac down to Jacob, from Jacob down to the 12 sons, all right? And the 12 sons is who you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans descend from. All right, so what's happening in these last days is that we're being rebuilt through the spirit first. All right, and then physically the Lord's going to come in. All right, and we're going to take total control of this earth. That's why it says in the scriptures that Israel, all right, or roughly paraphrasing, we shall take the kingdom, man. This is the beginning of it. All right, this is the beginning of the downfall of the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, and the heathens. That's why they're going through chaos all around the planet, man. You see? It says, Amos 9:15, it says, and I will plant them upon their land, and they shall no more be pulled out of their land, which I have given them, saith Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. Okay? So this is the times we're coming into. We are living in the times of prophecy, man. Okay? That's why the so-called white man can't fight this, because this is all through the spirit, man. He has received his blessing, all right, which is carnal, all right, which is how he can't come against this truth. He can't stop this rebuilding through the spirit, man. This is all spiritual, man. This is the rejuvenation of the house of David, man. Okay. This is Malachi chapter 3, verse 1. It says, behold, I will send my messenger, and he shall prepare the way before me, and the Lord whom ye seek shall suddenly come to his temple, even the messenger of the covenant whom ye delight in. Behold, he shall come, saith Yahweh, the Lord of armies. But who may abide the day of his coming, and who shall stand when he appeareth? For he is like a refiner's fire, and like fuller's soap. All right, so the Lord is going to send his son for total and complete judgment, all while the house of David is being rebuilt, man. This is all a part of the process of the Lord bringing again his captivity to his people, man. All right. So we're living in beautiful times, man. All right. So the 2/3 of our people that don't want to hearken to this, you will not be a part of this rebuilding of the house of David. You will not be a part of the new rulership of Israel. All right. You will be destroyed, man. Because if this is not coming in and resonating with your spirit, you are most likely a 2/3, all right, or the wicked, all right. In other words, the wicked of our nation, man. You see? It says, Malachi chapter 3, verse 3, it says, and he shall sit as a refiner and purifier of silver, and he shall purify the sons of Levi, and purge them as gold and silver, that they may offer unto the Lord an offering in righteousness. Okay? Then shall the offering of Judah and Jerusalem be pleasant unto Yahweh, as in the days of old and as in the former years. So the Lord is seeing us out on the highways and byways, all right, as a sweet savior, man, because this hasn't been seen, all right, since the days of old, man, in such a pure form, all right. That's why the scripture says to go out to the highways and byways, which is a law, which is a commandment, man, and that's what we're doing. And as you see us doing this, man, you're seeing the chariots appear. You're seeing the chaos happen, just like the Lord said, man. Just like Yahweh Shai described in Matthew, the 24th chapter, before his coming. All right, we will be out on the highways and byways, all right, which is scriptural, man, which is prophecy, all right, which signifies the raising of the house of David in these last days, man. You see, all right, the raising of the house of Judah and Jerusalem, okay. Both the nations are coming back together, which is why you see the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans once again together in unity through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, like as in the days of old, as in the former years, man. Okay? Malachi chapter 3, verse 5, it says, and I will come near to you, Slakia, and I will come near to you to judgment, and I will be swift. And I will be a swift witness against the sorcerers, and against the adulterers, and against the false swearers, and against those that oppress the hireling in his wages, the widow and the fatherless, and that turn aside the stranger from his right. And fear not me, saith the Lord of hosts, for I am the Lord, I change not. Therefore ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. All right. So there's people that that say that the nation of Israel, all right, are you so-called Jewish peoples over there in the Holy Land, which is totally correct, is totally incorrect, man. All right, through the spirit, you can see that those people are the synagogue of Satan, as it describes in Revelations, the 2nd chapter and the 9th verse. All right, because they fit the same things and deeds of the wicked, man. All right. So what's happening is the Lord is raising the real children of Israel through the spirit, the house of David, as in the days of old, man. All right, that actual righteous seed, that branch. Okay. This is what's happening. This is what you so-called white people, you Edomites, are seeing on the highways and byways, man. All right, and this is just going to become greater and greater before you are obliterated in here in America, all right, and come back in slavery, man. This is the beginning of that, man. This is the beginning of a new earth where dwelleth righteousness, as the scriptures say, man. You see? This is This is Acts. It's Acts chapter 9, verse 11. It says, "And the Lord said unto him, Arise, and go into the street which is called Straight, and inquire in the house of Judas for one called Saul of Tarsus, for behold, he prayeth." All right. Oh, Salakia. That's why that was in. I was like, what? There we go. This is Acts chapter 15, verse 15. It says, "And to this agree the words of the prophets, as it is written. After this I will return and will build again the tabernacle of David, which is fallen, and I will build again the ruins thereof, and I will set it up." The ruins is what we've been in, all right, ever since we went into captivity and ever since we've fallen from power, man. All right, that's why you've seen our people in such a bad state. But what the Lord is doing, he's raising up that new government, that new rulership. All right, the house of David. All right, the tabernacle of David. All right. Acts 15 and 16, "After this I will return and will build again the tabernacle of David, which is fallen, and I will build again the ruins thereof, and I will set it up, that the residue of men might seek after Yahweh, and all the Gentiles, upon whom my name is called, saith the Lord, who doeth all these things," man. All right, so that's what you're seeing formulate, all right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, the raising of the house of David, the tabernacle of David, the righteous ruling government under one of the greatest kings, all right, ever to live, man. This is what you're seeing, all right. You are seeing a new government being established in the middle of your eyes, Esau. And to you wicked 2/3, man, you're seeing the downfall of your reign, your wicked rule, and your wicked deceptive life that you've been living, all right. And you're seeing all the wickedness starts with us coming back together. All right, you're seeing this because the Lord is setting up righteous rulership on the earth. All right, and he said that from the beginning that he would do this in the last days, man. All right, so the men that you see on the highways and byways, all right, preaching the word. All right, this is the tabernacle of David, man. The righteous spirits of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. You see? This is Ezekiel. This is Ezekiel chapter 37. Ezekiel chapter 37 verse 4, it says, "And he said unto me, Prophesy unto these bones, and say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of Yahweh. Thus saith the Lord power unto these bones, Behold, I will cause breath to enter into you, and ye shall live." All right, because we've been in a dead state, man. Didn't know who we are. Didn't know the laws, statutes, and commandments that we were supposed to be following them as a people. Didn't know our nationality. Didn't know our tribe. Didn't know we were royalty in general, man. All right, and that's why the Lord said, "I will cause breath to enter into you," because we were, in fact, dead, dry bones, calling ourselves Negroes, calling ourselves Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, and all other sorts of abominable bywords, man, okay, that the heathen have put upon us. All right, but in these last days, we have came back to the fact that we are the children of Israel, Yashar Allah, okay, princes of the power. And this is that breath that the Lord is putting into us that we should live, man. Ezekiel 37 and 6, "And I will lay sinews upon you, and bring up flesh upon you, and cover you with skin, and put breath in you, and ye shall live, and ye shall know that I am Yahweh." Okay, verse 7, "So I prophesied as I was commanded, and as I prophesied there was a noise, and behold a shaking, and the bones came together, bone to his bone. And when I beheld, lo, the sinews and the flesh came up upon them, and the skin covered them above, but there was no breath in them." All right, so the righteous, there's other Israelite camps out there that are standing on the highways and byways, but there is an actual true remnant of the house of David. All right, and we believe, all right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, that us at Great Millstone, from the apostles and elders on down, we have the 100% truth of these scriptures. All right, and we believe that we are that tabernacle and that house of David being risen again. All right, because a lot of Israelites, they know they're Israelites, but they don't have the true doctrines. All right, they don't follow the ways they're supposed to follow. They continue to ingrain other doctrines and other ways of life into the truth, man. They don't have the breath, although they do have the skin and flesh covering them, man. And that's what this is going into. But that tabernacle of David is going to have the breath, the skin, all right? It's going to have everything it needs, all right, to understand the truth through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai and its fullness, man. All right? Ezekiel 37 and 9, it says, "Then said he unto me, Prophesy unto the wind, Prophesy, son of man, and say to the wind, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, come from the four winds, O breath, and breathe upon these slain that they may live, man. And that's what the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, is doing, man. This is why we understand this truth. This is why you're seeing all the chaos around the world. This is why you're seeing chariots. This is why you're seeing supernatural events, man. Because Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is visiting this earth, and simultaneously he's raising up the house of David, man. He's raising up the righteous spirits that he chose from the foundation of the earth so that we can rule in righteousness. It's going to be a perpetual rulership, man. You see? And that's what you're seeing on the highways and byways, man. That's why you're seeing us so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, preaching the truth of the Bible, man. Because this Bible is, in fact, our history. The Bible is, in fact, our laws, statutes, and commandments. It's about our kings. It's about our people. And through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, the Lord has chosen men to understand this and to go teach this, man. Ezekiel 37, verse 10. So I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them, and they lived, and stood upon their feet, an exceeding great army, man. The house of David, man. The tabernacle of David. This is what you're seeing on the highways and byways. You see? Ezekiel 37 and 11. Then he said unto me, Son of man, these bones are the whole house of Israel. Behold, they say, our bones are dried and our hope is lost. We are cut off for our parts. This is the conditions we were in before this truth came flourishing into our spirits, man. We were destroyed. We were in ruin, as the scripture says, but that's why the Lord is building the ruins of the tabernacle or the house of David as in the days of old, man. This is what you're seeing. And it's all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Ezekiel 37 and 11. Then he said unto me, Son of man, these bones are the whole house of Israel. Behold, they say, our bones are dried and our hope is lost. We are cut off for our parts. We had no hope in this place, man. But the Lord sent the Comforter, which is the spirit of Yahushai, the spirit of prophecy. The knowledge and wisdom of the gospel. The wisdom, knowledge, and understanding in his fullness of the scriptures, man. Ezekiel 37 and 12. Therefore prophesy and say unto them, thus saith the Lord, power, behold, O my people, I will open your graves and cause you to come up out of your graves and bring you into the land of Israel. And that's what we're seeing happening, man. The Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, through the Spirit is bringing us out of our graves. What were those graves? Us being dead to who we were. Us being dead to our enemies were around us. Us being dead to the fact that we're a royal people and we come from royalty. We come from mighty kings, priests, and wise men and judges, man. And this is the Lord bringing us out of those graves by giving us this knowledge through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. You see? Ezekiel 37 and 13, and ye shall know that I am the Lord when I have opened your graves, O my people, and brought you up out of your graves, and shall put my spirit in you, and ye shall live, and I shall place you in your own land. Then shall ye know that I, Yahweh, have spoken it and performed it, saith the Lord. Which is the days and the part of prophecy and the part and timeline in the scriptures that we are living in, man. So these people that come against the truth, you 2/3, the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, there can be nothing done against this truth but for this truth, man. You see? Let's see here. This is Exodus 15 and 13. Thou in thy mercy hast led forth the people which thou hast redeemed. Thou hast guided them in thy strength unto the holy habitation. So the Lord, during the time of Exodus, he guided us into the Holy Land. He's guiding us through the Spirit this time, to the Holy Land. That's why he's gathering our people. That's why you see us waking up. That's why you see him bringing us out of our graves through the Spirit, because we were spiritually dead. So now we are gonna possess the remnant of all the heathen, soon to come, man. This is the beginning of it. This is before the physical part comes, the spiritual setup comes through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, which is what you're seeing, man. Exodus 15 and 14. The people shall hear and be afraid. Sorrow shall take hold on the inhabitants of Palestina. Then the dukes of Edom shall be amazed. The mighty men of Moab, trembling, shall take hold upon them. All the inhabitants of Canaan shall melt away. Fear and dread shall fall upon them by the greatness of thine arm. They shall be as still as a stone. Till thou people pass over, O Lord, till the people pass over which thou hast purchased, man. This is happening again. We're getting the second exodus out of Babylon, man, which is America, man. This is that second exodus coming, man. You see? But this time it's through the Spirit, man. All right? Exodus 15 and 17, thou shalt bring them in and plant them in the mountain of thine inheritance, in the place, O Yahweh, which thou hast made for them, for thee to dwell in the sanctuary, O Lord, which thy hands have established. The Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, shall reign forever and ever. And that's the times that we're coming into, man. And this is why, in this time, Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the righteous remnant, all right, we're going to reign, and we're going to have a righteous government and rulership, all right, and inheritance in Israel forever and ever. And this is the beginning of it, and this is what you're seeing, man. All right, so Lord willing, that was edifying. Call halal Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles at Great Millstone for teaching and ruling in the scriptures. Ruling well, by the way, all right? And salutations to you, Akim, across the planet, pushing his word in truth and in sincerity and with charity. Shalom and a Bible ball.